Welcome back, you guys. I am so glad to see you. So, as hairstylists, I think it's safe to say that we have a really sought after and unique skill set that can benefit so many people. And on occasion, we want to be able to gift our talents to our friends and our family members. But what happens when your friends start to ask for, or worse, expect these free or heavily discounted services on a regular basis? And what do you do when you, as their friend and their stylist, are ready to end this arrangement, especially if it's something that's been going on a while? Today, we're going to be talking about how to handle this delicate situation. But first, let me introduce myself. Hi, my name's Mary, and I'm the stylist consultant. I'm a business development educator with a focus in critical thinking and good interpersonal communication. If this is your first time here, welcome, you guys. I'm so glad to have you here. I'm going to be bringing you new educational content each week detailing out tough real-life situations that we as stylists deal with on occasion and ask, what would you do? I'll then discuss how to use critical thinking and good communication to maximize the odds of a favorable outcome while minimizing future frustrations. I want to help you bulletproof your business so you can stress less and get back to what you love doing, bringing your talents to the world one head of hair at a time. So let's get started. All right, so having a friend or a family member who continually asks for freebies or discounted services can really be a challenge. And that's because, one, it can be draining financially. I don't know about you, but I have bills I have to pay. I have to go get my brakes checked tomorrow, and continually giving away free services is not something that's going to be sustainable. Two, it can cut into our work-life balance. So I know that I've personally had situations where I couldn't get a friend in for a service and they were like, oh, no problem, just do it on your day off. But realistically, this job is really hard on our bodies. It is physical. So when we have free time and we have time to relax, that's what we should be doing, is resting and recuperating our bodies. And worst of all, it can sometimes make us wonder if the friendship is transactional. And that's an icky feeling to me. I don't want to ever have to question if someone is my friend because of what I can do for them or what I can provide for them. I want them to be my friend because they like me for who I am. I think I'm okay. And while having a friend or a family member that continually asks for freebies can be tough, telling them can be tougher, and it's all because of fear. So we fear that they're not going to understand where we're coming from or see our perspective as a business owner. There's a fear that they're going to see us as prioritizing money over our friendship. And ultimately, it comes from a place of fear of damaging the friendship. And when it comes to talking to our friends and our families about this, especially when we've let it go on for a long time or longer than it should have gone on, it can be really, really tough to approach the subject. So when it comes to approaching a sensitive topic like this, we want to approach it with honesty, empathy, and good communication. So let's talk about how we can do that. The first thing that you're going to want to do is prepare in advance. Don't go into this conversation cold, because you might go on a tangent, you might say something you regret, or you might word something unfortunately, and your friend might take it the wrong way. So being prepared and knowing what you're going to say and listing out the reasons why, as a professional, you're making this decision is important. The second thing is going to be to choose an appropriate time and setting. We don't want to go into like their kid's birthday party, or if they're having issues with the spouse and they're looking to you for support, you don't want to go in and be like, oh yeah, also, on top of your problem, I'm not going to do your hair for free anymore. So we want to be really mindful. So maybe inviting them out to coffee or lunch, or just having them come over. And the reason why I suggest this is telling them in person is going to show that you really care about how they feel and you want to be there for them and you support them, and that you are just showing up for them as their friend. The next thing is to be direct and honest. So letting them know why you can no longer do it. And it's not just because you don't want to. We all know that, but that might be their initial reason. Oh, she just doesn't want to do it anymore. And realistically, the reason for not wanting to do it is, as a business owner, I have bills. It cuts into my time with my clients. You may have to turn down a client who's willing to pay you. It may be cutting into your work-life balance. There's a whole bunch of reasons. So find out why you're telling them this and be able to express it. The next thing you're going to want to do is offer alternatives. Alternatives are a great way to soften the blow of the news. So you can offer to customize a service for them that will fit their budget and their needs. Or maybe you have a loyalty program that they may benefit from. And if none of that works, you can also offer to help them find a stylist that's going to be within their budget. The next thing I'm going to suggest is listen and validate their feelings. So basically, show empathy. Once you've told them this news, it can be a hard thing to take, and sometimes it can be a little bit of a shock. So being there and being there for them to listen to their concerns will go a long way. The next thing is just to reinforce the friendship. That's going to be so, so important. Let them know that I love you as a friend. I think the world of you. I just can't continue to give free services, and I hope you understand. Let them know that this is not about the money. This is about a business choice that you are making as a business owner. And it has nothing to do with the friendship, and that you still value them. And being clear on that is also going to go a really long way in softening this blow. The last thing, which is maybe the hardest part, is following through with what you say. So in 5 weeks, if your friend comes back to you saying, hey girl, can I get that free service again? You're going to say, well, do you remember that talk we had? And if you want to do it, here's the price, or we can find an alternative, or I'll do what I can. But you have to stay firm with what you've decided. And if you go back on that decision, you're going to find yourself right back where you started. So just remember the importance of consistency. Open and honest communication is so key when discussing these sensitive topics. And likely one of two things is going to happen. If they're a true friend, they're going to rally behind you. They're going to support you because, guys, that's what our true friends are for. Or they're going to show you their true colors, and they're going to show you that this was a transactional relationship. And as tough as that is, it happens, and those people are out there, and it doesn't feel good when it happens. But ultimately, it's better to weed these people out early on when you can. Now that we've talked about how to handle a situation where a friend continually asks for freebies, what can we do to minimize this in the future? And actually, you guys, it's really simple. So it's all about the verbiage that you use and staying consistent. So what I mean by that is, say on occasion, I want to gift someone a service. So let's say, for example, I'm going to gift a full package, so cut, color, highlight, to my best friend because she's just one of my favorite humans on the planet. What I would tell her is, hey girl, I want to do something for you. I would love to gift you this service. And then you tell them what you're gifting them. And if they come back down the road saying, hey, can I get that again for free? You simply let them know, you can absolutely have this service. Here is the cost. And if that is out of budget, we can work together to find something that'll work for you because I want you to love your hair as much as I love you. And in doing that, you guys, we're setting our boundaries. Whoop, whoop. Let's have a boundary party. Ultimately, my bottom line here, you guys, you are awesome and you are more than just a service. And you should be valued for who you are as a person and for who you are in here in your heart, not just what you can give someone. All right, you guys, that's all I have for this week. If you found this video helpful or informative, it would mean the world to me if you liked this video and subscribed to the channel. I'm going to be bringing you new episodes every single Monday dealing out these tough real life situations that we as stylists face. And I'm going to ask you, what would you do? Now, if you have a topic that you'd like to hear covered, I always hate when I lean forward like this. I feel like Larry King at his desk being interviewed. Okay, so back to the show, Mary, don't get sidetracked. Okay, if you have a topic that you would like to hear covered, please let me know down in the comments, or you can get a hold of me through my website, www.thestylistconsultant.com. If you'd like a written guide on today's episodes, you can find that on my blog at www.thestylistconsultant.com/blog. And I don't know if you know this, but I'm available for one-on-one coaching. I have an expertise in branding, marketing without relying so heavily on the social media machine, and elevating guest experience. That's all I've got for you this week. You've got this, and on the off chance you need me, I'm here to help. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye.